Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is so good to come together for co-creation. Do you agree? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to agree with that. You just have to agree with the energy of source and the source of who you are coming together in a pointed way where you will recognize it, feel it, know it, become it, be it, wholly be it for a little while. It's that life-giving energy that you reach for all day, every day, and sometimes it's easier than others, and this is one of those times. Not because you need to be in combination with others to find your connection, because you don't. There is not a need for you to come together for your power. Your power is always flowing to you, and it's the power of source. It's the power of you. It really is the power of love, but humans see that sometimes as a cliche that they don't want to embrace, but it's really what it is. It's the whole of you who is always flowing to you, and sometimes you are in a better vibrational, attitudinal state to receive it than others. And this is one of those opportunities where you can just sit and relax and sort of bathe in the wholeness of who you are and feel the wholeness of who you are for a little while be dominant to you, influence the way you feel about things, help to change your mood, uplift you to the vibrational frequency of who you really are. A good mood is so important, and it is so misunderstood by humans and really underrated. You don't look for the good mood. In fact, sometimes in your quest for valor or approval, you look for something other than a good mood. You sometimes look for hard work, something to get hold of and prove yourself against. You look for life-proving experiences rather than life-giving experiences. So if while we are playing here together today, we can get your attention and go a little ways in the convincing you of the importance of your good mood, because your emotions, your mood, is your moment by moment by moment by moment by moment by moment, never stops, indicator of the mix of vibrations between you and you. How much of the larger part of you are you allowing in? And what's so interesting, we want you so much to hear this, that larger part of you is flowing to you all the time. That's not in question. How much love is coming to you is not the question, is it? It's how much of that love that is flowing to you, you are letting in. And your mood controls that. You can't control it in the moment, because you didn't conjure your mood just now. You've been conjuring your mood all day long, maybe even longer. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be more than just today, because when you wake up, you have the opportunity for a sort of clear, clean point of attraction. But you have, as humans, something that you really like so much: your memory. So because you wake up all clear and then you remember yesterday and 20 years ago, then you cloud what could be clear with memories of other bad moods. And we want to give it to you. You're not making this stuff up. You're not just deciding to wake up and be in a bad mood. You don't wake up and say, oh, wow, do I feel good? Let's see, what can I do about that? Oh yeah, I remember when that happened. Remember that time? Remember when that happened? Remember when I was good and you were bad? Do you remember when all of my intentions were perfect and yours weren't? And do you remember what you did to me? Do you remember what you did to me to cause me to feel bad? Well, you didn't just do it, but it happened again just now. As I remembered how bad you were. I remembered how bad you were, and now I'm in a bad mood, and now I can't receive the love that source and others are flowing to me, and so I feel a variety of things. I feel the tension between me and me. Depends on how big it is. I might just feel frustration. I might just feel annoyance. I might feel irritation. I might feel rage. I might feel true anger. I might feel complete denial of who I am, which then shows up as depression. But we just want you to know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use your talent and your ability to remember to hold yourself in resistance with yourself. And that really is what the conversations that we have like this are all about. Today, in this moment, how much of me am I allowing to flow through? Which really is about your focus, isn't it? It's about what you are giving your attention to now. And it's so interesting because what you are giving your attention to is your life. And your life is teaching you vibrational responses. So when things you don't like happen and you have a vibrational response, then you emit a vibrational response, and then what happens? You know what happens. The law of attraction responds to what you're emitting. And you want to say, yes, I'll take ownership that I'm emitting it, but it's that person's fault that I am. And we say, we'll give you that. Doesn't matter where you picked it up. But if you will get hold of the absoluteness that what you're emitting is what's being responded to, and that you have more control over your emission than you are giving yourself credit, and you stop giving other people control of you, don't let them control you by their response to you. When you behave by their perspective in a way that they're not pleased and they're not pleased, then sometimes you try to please them because that's a response that you prefer. But in doing so, you let go of your ability to recognize and align with the way your inner being is viewing you and what's going on in this moment. So in essence, what you're doing is you're choosing guidance from someone who may or may not be in alignment. They might be in a really good mood. And when you are focused upon someone who is really tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then they are good for you because they could uplift you to feeling better. But if you are dependent upon their mood for yours, you are in such deep doo-doo. Because no one maintains it except your inner being does. You can count on your inner being for always offering love. So if you're looking for love in all the wrong places, like every other human on the planet, then you might be a little vulnerable to their mood, which affects your mood. But if you get this, that you can control the way you feel, but you can't do it cold turkey, you can't do it today when you didn't do it yesterday. In other words, every day, if it's your dominant intention to look for things that feel good, whether you're looking in the past or the present or anticipating into the future, you can align with the way your inner being sees it. And when you do, you're in a good mood. Otherwise, it's a crapshoot, depending on who's in the room with you and how they're feeling. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. Go off and be hermits. Now that's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. Isolating yourself from life